All right, greetings and salutations, everybody. Appreciate you being here on Wellness Wednesday. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. All right, tonight we are talking about signs that you need to detox. Signs that you need to detox. Anybody out there think they need to detox just by listening to their body? Or just by knowing that you don't feel as well as you could be or should be or want to be. Anybody out there at all? All right, all right, all right. So, Wellness Wednesdays, I think I'm going to do a series on the painkiller packages. All right, so that's why I have my products up here. All right, I'm going to choose one of them, but I'm going to talk about what kills the odor, but not the cause. What kills the odor, but not the cause? And you can probably tell which one that I'm going to pick on tonight, okay? But forgive me if I'm looking in multiple places. I've got YouTube, I've got my Skool, I've got Instagram, and then also Facebook. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let's talk about this one right here. It is called my fake fresh breath. Fake fresh breath. All right. Now, let's see what this fake fresh breath helps with. All right. It helps with temporarily masking the odor. It helps give the illusion of freshness. It helps boost short term confidence in social settings. It covers up last night's bad food choices. It delays the need to address internal imbalance. Yikes. And then it also helps keep the focus on the mouth instead of the gut. Wow. Fake, fake fresh breath, everyone. Fake fresh breath. That's what this helps with. Let's talk about the side effects. The side effects of this is the odor returns and usually stronger. It can there's continued internal buildup, and there is some ignoring of what the body is actually signaling. Wow. Fake fresh breath right here in your bottle. Okay. Now, if it keeps coming back to where it's not your mouth, it's your message. Okay. If your breath keeps coming back, it's not your mouth, it is your message. All right. Stick around to the end, and I'm going to give you guys some, not one, not two, but actually three natural solutions to replace this right here. I'm going to help you save a lot of money. Okay. All right. Stick around to the end for that. But let me ask you guys something really, really quick. How many of you got mouthwash in your bathroom right now? Who's got mouthwash in your bathroom right now? Don't lie about it. Just blink twice. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Thank you for the honesty. Now, let me ask you this. What if I told you that your mouthwash was one big fat liar? Would you believe me? Okay. Yeah, I said it. This is one big fat liar. All right. So I went to the store, I picked up a few things because I'm noticing that you guys like products. All right. You guys like quick fixes that don't work, but you don't know it yet, but you like quick fixes. And I get it. So I went to the store and spent my hard earned cash buying all the crap that you guys buy that don't work so you can get the visuals that you tend to like on, other lives and things of that nature. All right. So here you go. This right here, again, if you're just joining, called fake fresh breath. Now, check this out. Most people think that bad breath is a mouth problem. It's not. So what do? You rinse, you gargle, you swish, and then you spit it out. Okay? And then you want to feel better about how long? 30 minutes, an hour, How long does this fake fresh breath last? It's going to come back. Why? Because you treated the symptom and you never asked what or where is the actual problem coming from. So that's what we do here. We get to the root. Now, some of you guys are not going to like this part, but I'm going to say it anyway. For a lot of people with the smell, it's not starting in your mouth. It's actually coming from your entire system, okay? One of your 11 systems is where the smell is coming from. Now, which system do you think it is? Exactly, the digestive system, right? Okay. Now, the books will tell you that the digestive system starts in the mouth, then it goes through the esophagus, then the stomach, then the small intestine, then the large intestine, and then out the anus, right? But it actually starts in the mind. And that's my specialty, okay? The digestive system actually starts in the mind because psychology says think, feel, eat. Think, feel, eat. Think, feel, eat. So whatever you're thinking, you're feeling it, and however you're feeling, that's going to be your behavior, which we're here to talk about what we put in our bodies, which is food, okay? So I'm a food psychology specialist. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I invite you guys to join my school to get access to 2 weeks of my signature step-by-step program where I help you retrain your brain. Yes, retrain your brain is a real thing. Absolutely, okay? So what does that really mean? What does retraining your brain really mean? Has anyone here ever eaten and they weren't hungry? Right, exactly, right? I see a lot of hearts going up. Exactly. That's basically called emotional eating. When you're eating and you're not hungry, that's emotional eating. So that's why I say it starts here. So if you're tired of spending your hard-earned cash on super snacks, chips, ice cream, cakes, cookies, chocolate, whatever that it is, again, that's called emotional eating, all right? So I have multiple videos on emotional eating, so I don't want to get into that tonight, but tonight I want to focus on the fake fresh breath, all right? Now, what happens if you don't take the trash out that's in your house? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen if you don't take the trash out in your house? And we're not talking about not for a day, not even for a week, not even for a month, sometimes years. If you don't take the trash out for years in your house, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to build up, right? The trash is going to build up. And not only that, what do you think is going to happen as well? It's going to smell, okay? You guys may know where I'm going with this. So the bacteria is also going to start growing, okay? And the whole house is going to become affected. So imagine this. If you sprayed air freshener all through your house and you lit some candles and you even opened up a window, does that remove the smell of the trash? Tell me. Does that remove the smell of the trash? Of course it doesn't, right? That's just going to temporarily cover up the smell. Aha, right? Now, let's take that same idea and apply it to your body. Every time we eat, every single time that we eat, our bodies have to break it down. That's why we chew, but that's why you need to slow down. Every time we eat, it absorbs what it needs, and it's going to eliminate what it doesn't. But what happens when you're constantly eating and your digestion is going to get slower, right? The elimination isn't happening regularly. What is that? That's called trash. And that trash starts sitting there and it starts building up. And when it starts building up, it's going to start fermenting. I've had patients come to see me or clients come and see me when they've had food in them for years because some food don't actually digest and break down. Anybody ever been constipated before? Exactly. So when this buildup happens, something is going to sit, and it doesn't just sit quietly. It does not. It produces gas. But gas is normal, but what kind of gas? It's a smelly gas, right? Not here to embarrass anybody, but it's true. Everybody has this normality of where you go to the bathroom, it smells, and it's like, ooh, don't go in there for 35, 45 minutes. That's actually not normal. That's not okay. But let's just stay on topic, okay? So when the food starts building up, the trash starts building up because you're not eliminating as often as you should, it's going to produce a gas and an odor. And guess where that can travel? It's going to travel up, because if it's not eliminating here, it's going to build up and it's going to travel up here, right? So now you think what you had a mouth problem, your body is actually saying there's buildup in our system. Okay? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? You understand? All right, so now let's talk about indigestion, because now this food is built up and now it's right here. Anybody ever had a little heartburn, little indigestion in the digestive system, right? Because a lot of people treat it like it's nothing. You'll say, oh, I just got a little gas, but you've cleared the room. Like nobody can be in the same room with you anymore. You'll say things like, oh, I just get bloated, but you look like you're 2 months pregnant. And I've been there before. So I'm pointing the fingers back at me. I've been there before. You guys, my pictures are on my social media to where you can see my pictures. Then we'll also say things like, that food just don't sit right with me, okay? Just because they call it food don't mean that it's food, okay? And then when we're going through these indigestion problems and burping and heartburn and all these kind of things, what do? We pop a pill. You guys like products. So here's my temporary peace pills for you. Okay? Right here is my swallow it and smile pills. There you go, right? A lot of other times to help with the solutions, we'll actually drink something fizzy. Usually my people, we like ginger ale that has no ginger in it, right? And then sometimes we'll just say, we'll just lay it down. We'll just lay down and kind of wait it out, right? Ever done that before? It's like, ooh, I just need to lay down for a minute. But what if indigestion is actually a traffic jam in your body? What if the food that you have coming in is not moving the way that it should? I know two people that have died from fecal matter, from their own feces, because they were not eliminating, and they died from their own feces building up. That's one thing that can happen. Okay? So if you're not eliminating and waste and food is moving the way that it should, imagine eating again and again and again. The food on top of food that hasn't even left yet. Imagine that. I want you to really picture that. I want you to really picture that in your mind. That's like basically driving into traffic and just adding more cars. Anybody ever been stuck in traffic before? Exactly. But imagine no exits, no ramps. You can't turn around, none of that. You're just adding more cars and more cars. So eventually everything is going to slow down. Eventually everything is going to get backed up. And eventually everything is going to overheat. Okay? So is that a big deal? Absolutely. So now you might be thinking it's not that serious, but it is. If you're not really visualizing what I'm telling you, it's very serious. Okay? So let me ask you this. If you're having trouble imagining how serious it is, you think a burp is just a burp, or heartburn is just heartburn, it's not a big deal. It'll eventually go down, right? If your body is, if you ever crave sugar, anybody ever crave sugar? Anybody have acne on their face as an adult? Do you ever, I don't know, is your hair thinning? And I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. That's not normal. And if you're looking at me right now, I shave my hair on purpose. I'm gonna start posting a pic of me shaving my hair so you guys know that there's no health issues with me with my hair. Like, I shave my hair on purpose because I like it. All right, it's done on purpose. All right, but if your hair is thinning, that's not normal, okay? A lot of times we just get used to the pain. A lot of times we just get used to the pain. So when you pick up this fake fresh breath, you've got to ask yourself, am I freshening my breath, or am I just ignoring what my body is telling me? Am I freshening my breath, or am I just ignoring what my body has been telling me? Okay? Because when the system is clean, your digestive system is clean, the symptoms don't have to scream, right? Exactly. Yes, you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Your body is trying to release something. And instead of listening, we go grab things like these and we say, be quiet, shut up. I'm not listening to you right now. When we pick up things like this is what we're doing. We're telling our bodies to shut up. Okay? So let's read the real benefits of this product real quick. If you're just coming in, I'm going to tell you again, okay? What this is temporarily masking the odor. It gives the illusion of freshness. It boosts your confidence for a moment. It covers up what you just ate. And it helps you ignore the root cause. Fake, fresh breath, you guys. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay? Does any of that sound familiar, what I just said? Because this ain't mouthwash. This is cover it up so I can seem like I'm clean. That's what this is. That's what all of these are. These are fake products to make you think you're doing something healthier for yourself. We do this in everything. We don't even feel good. And when we don't feel good, what do? We snack. When we're stressed, we scroll. When we're tired, we get some caffeine. When we're uncomfortable, we distract ourselves. Everything is about, how do I feel better right now? Instead of that kind of mentality, we should be asking ourselves, why do I feel like this in the first place? Ask yourself real questions, okay? Why do I feel like this in the first place? Now, I'm not here to take your mouthwash away. Well, actually I am. I kind of am, okay? But if you stick around a few more minutes, I'm going to give you guys some natural solutions that are more cost effective and they actually work to start to cleanse your gut, okay? So just give me a couple more minutes, all right? More importantly, on top of that though, I'm here to teach you how to think better. Because if your breath comes back in a way that's just not cute and more embarrassing, your body might be asking for something different. Maybe you just need some more hydration. We're eating a lot of foods that dehydrate us, and it's seriously made to feel that to dehydrate us. Those snacks, those chips, really made to feel that way. Okay. Maybe our bodies is just asking for a break from constant digestion, constant eating, overeating, emotional eating. Maybe our bodies need a break from all these dehydrating food, and we want more fruit so we can eat our water. That's the best hydration there. So we want to focus on less buildup sitting up in the system and get some real fresh breath from things here. I don't know if you guys can see my kitchen, but I've got my fruit stand over there. Okay. I keep it full. That's how you want to start your day, with fruit. Okay. So yes, if you keep using things like this and this fake fresh breath in a bottle, I want you guys to start asking yourself better questions. What is my body trying to tell me? What is my body trying to tell me? Because at some point, you've got to stop freshening up the symptoms and start cleaning out the system. Okay? Now, speaking of systems, some of you guys aren't able to stay on your diets because your system is broken or there's not one in place in the first place. So, I have a system, a step by step system that helps you release your cravings. It helps you improve your acne. It helps you stop opening up the fridge when you're not even hungry. It helps your hair growth problems. It helps your indigestion, your bloating, your not happy with myself. It helps you with all of that, okay? And that's why me and Alkaline Vegan Mommy are doing a 40-day liquid fast coming up very soon. Details will be in the description. And before you think 40 days, oh my gosh, first of all, it's a liquid fast. And when you join, you're going to get her near 100-page recipe book full of juices, full of smoothies, full of herbal teas, and full of soups, okay? Because it's a liquid fast, all right? And guess what? It's only $10. It's only $10 for 40 days of support. So whether you guys do 40 days or just 7 days or just one day, I've seen people that can't stop eating food for just one day. If you can't stop eating food for just one day, you definitely need to join a group, okay? Healing happens faster in community. So we're doing 40 days, but you can set your goal to do just one day or a week or whatever you want to, okay? But you'll have support for 40 days in a group, in a quiet space to where you can actually just calm your mind. And when you calm your mind and you're around other people that feel the same way, that are going through the same, you actually are able to make better health choices, better food choices, because your nervous system is calmed down. The times that you reach for stuff and you're not even hungry, especially snacks and candy bars, things like that, it's because your nervous system is all out of whack. So inside of the group, we'll teach you how to do a proper meditation that won't make you go to sleep. It'll actually be calming for your body and very beneficial. Okay? We'll teach you how to do alkalizing breaths. Or if you guys want to look at some of my videos that I've already posted, I teach you how to do that already. But again, just doing them as part of a group is more beneficial. So remember, if you have cravings, if you can't stop your late night snacking, if you have acne on your face, if you have hair growth problems, indigestion, bloating, not happy with life, this fast is definitely for you. Okay? It's happening very soon. Limited spots, and I know you may hear that all the time as like a FOMO thing or whatever, but no, it truly is limited because we have only so much space in the Zoom group, and we're not gonna pay for like 200-300 seats. Like, we're just not. Okay, so space is limited. Sign up for our 40-day liquid fast. It's the link is at drdeniseffinks.com. Denise, Denise, thinks.com. It'll be on the very first page when you go there. Just click on it. $10, and you'll get the recipe book sent right to you. And then we'll start the group fast very soon. So it's a lot of information. You can read the details. We have it all spelled out for you exactly how this is going to be. So go to drdeniseffinks.com and you guys will see everything that we have in store for you. All right. Oh, wow. That's been 30 minutes already. That is my time. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody at all? Yeah, so the website, DRDENISE, thinks, with an S on the end.com. Okay? 40-day liquid fast. You want to sign up as soon as possible because also we give you some tools to how to prep for the fast. So that's also beneficial because some people they go into it's like, okay, I might have to eat this and this and this and this and this because I'm not going to be able to have this and this and this for 40 days, right? We give you some tools to not have that mentality. I know it's hard, but you want to have those tools at least just to have it to go over it, okay? Whether it works for you or not, it's a building process. The very first time that I fasted, I was trying to do it by myself. I didn't last 3 days, and so I was like, "Yeah, this is crazy. I can't." And then I joined a group for 21 days, and it was very difficult. Leading up to the night before, 11:59, I had made a whole bunch of fried cauliflower. And I was just like, oh, I just loved it. Like I was making fried cauliflower almost every night, either that or fried mushrooms. And so that was one of my favorite meals at the time that I was transitioning to being plant-based. I made a whole big plate of it and I was just eating it, scarfing it down. I had two of them left and the clock struck 12 and then I was just so mad. I was like, I don't like to throw away food. So I threw it away because I was like, willpower. Yes, I'm going to have willpower. And then that's it. And then I can eat this again. I'll make some more 21 days from now. Not the right mentality to go in, guys. I'm not going to take you through all the ups and downs, but you want to have a certain mindset as you're going to prepare for a fast. And then we're going to help you with the mindset while you're in the fast, okay? That's what I do. Psychology or a food psychology specialist is what I do. So Vegan Mommy, she's going to help you with all the physical parts of how to do a proper fast, like what to drink, because like smoothies and juices, there's an art to like mixing fruit and stuff like that. You don't want to just eat anything. You don't want to just juice anything. There's a science to combining fruits and things like that. So you want to make sure that you have the proper tools all the way around. All right. So we've got you physically, spiritually, mentally, environmentally, financially. You're going to save money. We're going to show you how to put money back in your pocket so you can't lose. All right. So join up our 40-day liquid fast at drdenisithinks.com. It's the first thing that comes up when you go to the homepage. DRDENISE thinks.com. All right. That's my time. I'll see you guys next tomorrow for Think Thursdays at 3 Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. All right. See you next time. See ya.